right? Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh. That's good, dude.
That does deserve a clap. Yes, it
Welcome
does.
to the first episode of the Mo Pete Anime Report. Yeah, that's right. Me and my band of merry men and women, sorry, Celeste, are going to review this season's anime. We got 5 seasonal anime for you guys, and we hope you'll enjoy it. I'll introduce everybody. We got Brian, the voice, Barnshaw.
Hello,
We
everyone.
got Ben, the muscle, Britain, and we got Celestia, the shine, Valentine.
Hey guys.
I would go in the further detail, but really, we need no introduction. If you're watching this, you probably know who we all are. If not, we'll have some plugs for you at the end of this. Let's get into anime. We have 5 seasonal anime we're covering. The first of which is going to be Sono bis doll wa koi wo suru. My Japanese is terrible, so in English, that is My Dress Up Darling. Guys, I guess I should say the summary so they know what we're talking about. Dramatized by a childhood incident with a friend who took exception to his love for traditional dolls, doll artist and hopeful Wakana Gaoju passes his days as a loner, finding solace in his home ec room in his high school. To Wakana, people like the beautiful Maureen Kitagawa, a trendy girl who's always surrounded by a throng of friends, is particularly an alien from another world. But when the cheerful Maureen, never one to be shy, spots Wakana sewing away one day after school, she barges in with the aim of roping her quiet classmate into her secret hobby, cosplay. Shenanigans will ensue. Let's find out this season. Brian, what are your thoughts?
So I was actually the individual to pick this for our sort of our individual picks. I brought this to the group. I
read a good majority of the manga that is currently out here and there.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of slice of life stuff, and it just sort of has that like campiness to it that is really going to make me feel neat, especially when it comes to like their interactions are so cute together because you have Goju, who is the tall, kind of imposing, scary-looking guy who's really good with his hands, and if you know anything about Hina dolls, he don't look at me weird like that. Every man is good with his hands in a certain way.
Oh, no.
But no, he's very caring, and just their relationship is super cute. I
Can't wait to see that in the anime form. I hope it's going to be great.
So you read the manga for this?
I did, yes. Not as homework, just because I like it. Fair, yeah.
Ben, what do you think?
You know, I think that I'm gonna be surprised. Because by the definition of it, I would probably avoid it. But when we're talking about it, and as he talks about it, I just think, maybe it's going to be something good. So we'll see. We'll see as it goes.
Okay, so Ben's very easily convinced.
That was easy.
Yes.
Celestia, what do you think?
So I've kind of looked at this one, and at first glance, I usually don't watch slice of life anime, but I do think that it looks really good. Brian, you're like, how dare you?
You ingrates.
Some of them are really good, some of them are questionable. So it's a weird in between for me. I do think that it sounds really good, and I'm really excited to watch it, honestly. I also feel like I can understand both of the characters because I'm antisocial, but I'm also a social butterfly. I know, controversial, but I just feel like I can switch between the party person that I need to be when it comes down to it, but I feel inside I'm like, how do other people do that so easily?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm kind of excited.
My thoughts, you ask? I'm glad you did.
Ooh.
I am kind of impartial because slice of life anime doesn't usually wow me. It doesn't bore me, but it doesn't usually wow me. It takes a lot. It takes Clannad level slice of life for me to be moved by it, especially. What was that? What was that?
My little brother, he just walked in.
Oh, I thought you played like
Get
a
out.
sound clip. I was like, you have a sound
Oh,
clip
sorry.
too?
What is going on here?
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so my expectations for this are pretty neutral. I'm expecting a 7 out of 10 experience. So we'll see.
And I totally agree. When it comes to a lot of slice of lives, you're gonna have that like, I'm just gonna turn this on and gonna zone out. Just turn the brain off, enjoy what I see on the screen. Hopefully it's funny or charming enough to keep me connected to it. One of the things I hope they actually carry over from the manga is, because it centers around cosplay, there's actually a lot of tips that, since Goju makes a lot of the cosplay for... I do not remember the female lead's name. They talk a lot about, like, here are some cool cosplay tips that you can use to either alter the form of your body, to look different in a costume, or just different materials where you can purchase them, and all that's super neat.
Okay. Do you think cosplay as a whole is kind of toxic?
In some cases, sure. I could definitely...
Oh my
I can
God.
see
You
where
heard
it
it
would
here
be.
first, folks. Brian the Voice Barnshaw says all toxplay is toxic.
All cosplay, excuse me.
Holy shit, that's the hot take of the week. Brian the Voice gets 100 waifu points for the hot take of the week.
Yes.
Oh.
What are waifu points, you ask? It is the next Bitcoin, the next
Yes.
Dogecoin.
It's an NTF.
It's a cryptocurrency that has no US dollar value as of this moment, but you're gonna see it's pretty valuable here on this show. Whoever has the most waifu points at the end of this season gets the coveted golden waifu trophy. So our next anime on the list is a little bit of a killer thriller. Okay, it is Kuroshi Ai. Yeah, I said it. Kuroshi Ai. That is Love to Kill in English. And the synopsis, you ask? The silent and stoic Chatu Dankworth is a bounty hunter, and her target, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, is a notorious killer known for killing 18 high-class officials in one night. To this day, the murders remain swift, efficient, and bloody. However, after our main character overpowers Chateau in their first encounter, he reveals his own intention. He too is after her heart, and maybe her farts. He has a fart
no.
fetish, I'm imagining.
What?
Anyways,
Oh, God.
that's not
He's
canon.
an
I added that.
Oh.
That's not
Oh.
canon.
I was like,
I
what did we
added
get
that.
into?
Don't crucify me. All right. So, Ben, I believe this was your pick. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I thought this would be a really cool one. I watched the teaser for it. It looks pretty neat. And I love the name, Chateau Duckworth, or Duckworth, Dankworth. I've been listening to too much
DuckTales.
rap music recently.
Yeah, NBA.
Just, But I think that it's actually going to be really good. And I really liked Psychopaths, so I like this kind of genre. So I'm excited to see where this one goes.
All right, Celestia.
Oh, I actually think that it looks really cool. This is kind of more my speed for anime, so definitely vibing there. I actually read a webtoon that's a lot like this last week, and it had a really cool idea to it, and I'm excited to see where it comes through in this anime, because I did read up on both of the characters, and I think both of them are highly intelligent and charismatic. And the female character, she is kind of like an ice queen, a bad bitch, a baddie.
Okay, yeah.
I like
A
that.
Megan Thee Stallion type.
Yeah,
Alright.
she's one to not fuck with. So I like seeing that. I like strong female characters, And I'm glad that the male character isn't like weakened any just because there's a strong female character too. I think that that is what really is going to set this one aside for me right now.
You know, Celestia, if we were bowling, I'd call that a streak.
Nice call.
Nice.
All right, Brian, your turn. Your opinion?
Well, I clearly everyone else has done more research on this than I. The closest thing I could maybe relate this to is like the action sequences of maybe Durarara, like, and that I love Durarara. It was fantastic, still is. I go back to rewatch it
Perennial
every
anime.
so
Yeah.
often. Yeah. I feel like it's definitely gonna have like the higher action sequences of that. We're gonna maybe see some pull there, and I'm just really excited to have a little bit more action in the life so that I don't bore everybody apparently with my choice.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
It ain't gonna be that bad.
Wow. I don't think it was
might be that
boring.
bad.
We like slice of
Can't
life.
do
It might
Like,
be
come on,
bad.
man.
I don't know. We'll
Come
see.
on, man.
It
Don't
might
say
be
that
good.
about
It's gonna be
yourself.
good.
I think
Don't say that about yourself.
I think we'll see how it
hang on,
goes.
guys. Hang on. Didn't think there were domestic flights this late at night. I'm sorry.
God.
Moving on, we got
There's all kinds of domestic things late at night.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
that's the horny police.
Who said
Anyways,
that in a good way?
anyways, this
Lock
is the
her up.
Sabikui Biscu. This is Celestia's pick. The alternate title is Rust Eater Biscu. Bisco. I'm all over the place with my pronunciations tonight, guys. The synopsis: a plague-like wind blows across the arid, sandy expanse of a post-apocalyptic Japan. As it sweeps over the living and non-living alike, rust is all that remains in its wake. The cause of the catastrophic state of the world is believed to be mushroom spores. Bisco Akaboshi, known as the man-eating mushroom, is wanted criminal archer whose arrows instantly grow mushrooms wherever they land. However, he is in truth a mushroom protector, a person who spreads fungi in order to enrich the land and return it to its previous state. So it's kind of like a reverse Nausicaa Valley of the Wind.
Yeah.
All right, Celestia, you picked it. So let me pick your
Okay.
brain about these thoughts.
I think that it's going to be a really good anime. I am very excited for it. I love post-apocalyptic like situations in general. I think that what they're doing with the mushroom spores is going to be one of the more unique things that I've seen in a post-apocalyptic universe building. I read that the world building for this anime also was off the chain, like for what they usually do. I guess they don't go as much into it, but I've heard that there is full lore for everything going on and that they built everything before they even bothered like fully writing the entire cast. So I think that's crazy. And ooh, there's something about the
Easy.
like villain actually being the good guy for me. I don't know.
All right.
Like he is definitely. I think that it's definitely supposed to be leading them to be the bad guys, the original group. So they're all kind of like rough around the edges, but they are obviously just trying to help the wasteland in Neo Tokyo instead of letting everything just die out. But who knows?
I
think
love a
it's gonna
good
be
I love a good post-apocalyptic canto. That can always do it for
Mhm.
me. I didn't know you were into the edgesters like that, Celestia.
Ooh, I am.
Brian, your thoughts?
I'm really what I'm hoping out of this is we're gonna see something like Desert Punk with less horny, and that would make a great anime. I'm not saying the Desert Punk
Classic
is
right
bad.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, don't knock Eric Bale,
yes.
all right? Eric
No,
Bale
no. Oh,
is
God,
zaddy.
Oh,
Um, However,
Zaddy.
Let's move on.
I'm hoping we get a little bit of the like that gritty feel of the apocalypse that we got from Desert Punk, and maybe some of the comedy or the like you said, Celestia, the villain as the hero, kind of like Vash Stampede from Trigun. You know, he's this character or this character of the archetypal like evil villain to like the entire world when in fact the world is evil, yet he is the hero kind of thing. I'm excited to see it.
Preach.
Jesus, preach.
Easy. This is that Celeste. Ben?
Yeah, this one sounds really unique. It's not often that like one of the main things in a story is fungus. So I've got to say that this is outside of just unique. It's a little bizarre, but I think that it's going to be really cool. I think that it is going to stand pretty much alone out of everything else that we've picked, but also what I've seen from the 2022 winter anime.
Yeah.
Well put. My thoughts are I like the premise and I like the power set. You know, he's kind of like Robin Hood meets Super Mario kind of deal. Very unique. Has that Gurren Lagann / Kill la Kill Bizarro feel to it. And I live for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Drake. I live for that shit. It isn't just a hobby like that.
Oh, it's not a hobby, not this one.
Minus the texting little girls. But anyways.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what this anime has to offer. I think it's gonna rock my socks off.
You missed the obvious rhyme, but I'll let it go.
And on that note, we're gonna go to my pick. And anyone who knows me knows I like a good sports anime and I like a good shonen anime. And here we got both. Yeah, that's right, folks. This is Tribe 9.
Well, of course, guys.
You all right there, Celestia?
Small technical difficulty.
Okay, man, we're rolling through it. We're powering through
Of course.
World is collapsing.
It's fine.
Haru Shirogane is a weak-minded person who is constantly bullied, while Taiga has traveled from across the sea in hopes of becoming the strongest man in the world, Baki Hanma style. One night, the two meet up with Shun Shun, the strongest XB extreme baseball player and leader of the Minato tribe. When they meet, each of the tribes scattered throughout Neo Tokyo, so we got another Neo Tokyo, and are about to face a major threat. So, this anime is made by... I don't know why I'm blanking on their name. They're made by Studio... that studio.
Yeah,
Ghibli?
yeah.
Studio Linden Films. Studio Linden Films.
Oh.
They're the same studio that made the Danganronpa anime. And it was a really good adaptation of a video game.
Yeah.
And we have an adaptation of a video game here. So I think this anime literally can't miss. It combines baseball with, Fast and Furious, with Death Race, with kind of like, sounds like Baki Hanma in a way in there.
Yeah,
I feel like this anime has a lot going for it. Brian, do you want to challenge me on that? Or
No,
are you
absolutely
good,
not. I completely agree. Like, I did not know that this was based off of a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now when it comes to a lot of sports anime, I haven't really. That's not a realm that I typically delve in. But like, I've had a couple of friends who really liked. I pulled it up because I couldn't remember the name of it. Kuroko no Basket, like the super huge basketball anime that everyone loved, and I saw a couple episodes of it. I understood the appeal. Like, all action. I'm sure they got superpowers at some point, kind of, but whatever. That was cool too.
It'd be shonen.
Yeah.
Ben, your thoughts?
So we've already talked about how I'm not a big baseball fan, but I will say that any kind of show or movie tends to be better than watching baseball on television. So I will definitely enjoy this more than watching a normal baseball game. That being said,
I'm just slamming on baseball here.
All right. That being said, though, man, I think it is actually going to be good. Like you said, they made Danganronpa, and that's pretty amazing. So I think that they'll probably nail it.
Okay. Good take. Celestia, last but certainly maybe least.
Ooh.
So I think that this anime is going to be really good. I like Haikyuu. I mean,
Oh,
you guys,
okay.
I guess, didn't even like it. Whatever.
I like haiku. Yeah.
I'm surprised it's you, Brian.
Get off
With
my back
your
about it,
slice of
Mom.
life. So I
Really need to equalize that sound
And
effects.
dropping some bombs on my
Yeah.
ears. Like,
All right,
I
so
think that Tribe 9 has a really grungy feel to it. And I like that they're making a webtoon for it, and not just a webtoon, but they're also going to make a mobile game for it. It was, I know, a different game, but it's going to be a mobile too. And with an anime, I mean, that's like crazy to get out of one video game. They're getting another video
Yeah.
game, an anime, and a webtoon. You literally can't beat it. So I definitely think it's going to be good, and especially because, again, with that angst, it's giving everything that it needs to for a kind of dangerous type of vibe for it. Because I did read a little bit on it saying that it's got like they're gonna be fighting, like going through an actual fight, not just baseball. So I think that I don't know really what to expect, but I'm excited.
Celestia, you just
Uh,
like sweaty men in angsty
I just like
positions.
sweaty people.
That's what I'm getting.
just calling people out.
so you just
know.
go to the
Men
gym
or
to
women,
watch
or
people
they
work
or
out.
them.
You don't go to work out. You just kind of watch people just work
I'm
out
too
on the
anxious
treadmill.
to go to the gym.
Not a
Okay.
Now,
people
see,
watching.
I do that. I go to
So
the
let's-
gym to watch people work out, but it's because I feel guilty. So I'll
So you
sit there
pay-
and watch.
You
And I'll
pay
just be
$20
like-
a month to watch people work
Yeah,
out.
just,
Yeah, because
You know,
it makes me
there's-
feel like
there's
I did
YouTube.
something.
yeah, there's YouTube.
Ooh.
Yeah.
People do that on Twitch
Babe,
as well.
You're right. You're right.
Celestia, I'd like to cross-examine you, Law and Order style. Do you prefer manga or webtoons? And proceed with reverence, because some of our fans are really passionate about this topic.
I know. Okay, so when I was younger, I almost only used to watch manga. I didn't even watch anime for a long time because my sister was into manga and anime, and then she was like, anime is better. So I was like, no, manga is better. I'm only gonna read manga. And now I almost don't have any. I lost a good amount of my manga collection in a house fire. So
Oh no.
after that, I was like, webtoons are on my phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
As terrible as that is to say.
That was a really
I do,
sad story.
Yeah, now I'm
look
sad.
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, don't be sad. It's fine.
That was the wrong song. Sorry. We're gonna move on from that. Our last anime that we're covering this season is Ari Furiata, which means from commonplace to hero. From commonplace to world's strongest, whatever you want to translate it as.
Yeah.
To kind of get a feel for how this anime may go, the synopsis in my anime list literally just says second season of Ari Furiata, and that's it.
That's all they gave us.
So in preparation for this, we all watched season 1, and to put it nicely, because I don't want this to turn into a roast, it lacked confidence in many of its areas,
Fair.
except
Fair.
for the animation and music. I feel like
Yeah, the music was good. I liked the music.
I feel like the second half of the first season did better than the first, and it left the door open to maybe have a better second season. It's 50-50, honestly, in my opinion. But
I would hope.
yeah, this is our only harem that we're going to be looking at this season, so it'll stand out in that regard.
Pete,
but
if
as
you'd
far
like,
as-
I have a bit of a kind of a summary, or I guess a synopsis.
You know what? If you want to summarize season 1 without spoiling it, because
Of course.
go ahead.
Of course.
Floor is yours.
So within the first 2 minutes of the first episode, you've got a rabbit from Monty Python and the Quest of the Holy Grail, Buff Doge that uses Giles' sonic boom, and you have Edward Elric Luke losing his arm, and then he uses his inner strength to become the world's strongest person for no seeming reason, and then the rest of the story progresses as a harem. So that's kind of what the show is.
That was a good summary, actually.
Yeah,
Can I
that makes
say
it sound
what
better.
magic weapon he gets? Or is that a no-no?
You were saying Celestia? Sorry.
Can I say the magic weapon that he gets? Like,
The magic weapon?
The name
magic
of it?
weapon?
yes.
What is it? What is it, Celestia?
His Glock, you know? He gets a Glock!
He
He gets a
piece,
gun.
Yeah.
He gets a piece that he names Donner.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I did
And
think
No
that
explanation.
was no explanation as to why he called it Donner. He's
Donner
down
As far
there.
as
has
I
more
know.
character.
How he got it.
Donner has more character than
Huh?
half of the other characters featured in the show.
I
so-
agree.
Did I
just
Donner's
totally
the
miss
main
that?
Character, and he's the best character.
I thought it was a
100%.
reference to the Donner Party, but
That's what
I
I
thought it was a reference for Jeffrey Donner, serial killer.
hey, that could also
Possibly.
be.
He's not
yeah.
the reindeer?
You know, it might
Okay,
have
so
been
we all
reindeer,
have
it might
totally
been reindeer.
different-
I didn't even think about that. I totally didn't. I mean, he's eating all kinds of things, so yeah.
Just Merry Christmas, bang.
Die Hard style.
A Christmas
yeah.
harem.
Expectations for season 2. Brian.
Okay, expectations for season 2 on this. We're all pretty much in the same mindset of what we saw in season 1. We were expecting one thing, we got another that we weren't fully happy with, and we have high hopes because the last couple of episodes were okay. They weren't anything stand out, like, we're not saying that it transformed into a My Hero kind of thing. But it definitely started to, like, its dials were sort of all over the place, and then in the last, from maybe episode 8 on, out of the 13 episodes that there were in season 1, they sort of tuned them in correctly to what was a little bit closer to your normal harem shonen style show, with their own obvious tweaks on it here and there, as every show is wont to do. But really, what I hope to see is keep up that animation. They used some CG for some of the larger monsters. That was cool. They can use a little bit of work on it, but keep that music going too. Fantastic music. I just hope that the story gets a little bit more focus on it. I mean, if they can really stop with their constant cuts away to either a flashback of something that happened 2 seconds earlier, that it's kind of feel like it's like just grabbing for runtime almost. It's okay. We've got 22 minutes. How do we fill that gap? I just hope they fix the story and they can maybe lay off on some of the more lewd stuff that we saw. And it's a harem, so obviously that's what it is. But there was some stuff that was just unnecessary.
Harem's gonna harem.
Yeah.
He right.
So Ben, you'd agree with that sentiment?
Yes and no, I guess. I think that there's some potential here. They've got a lot of salvaging to do, I think, in my opinion. The characters are pretty cool. They've got some good characters. I think that their introduction in the first season was lacking and very rushed. So now that we're in the second season and we have some kind of something to build off of, I think that it could be a lot more than what the first season was. So, I mean, I'm excited to see what maybe comes, but I'm gonna expect what season 1 was, and if it ends up better than that, then I'm gonna be happy.
Expecting the unexpected. I
Yeah.
like it. Celestia, do you think there's hope?
I relate with Ben. I'm expecting exactly the same thing from season 1 into season 2, but I do think that you and Brian are correct. Like at the end, there was development, and especially with the opportunity for us to see the interactions with other characters, because the new characters at the end, I did like several of them. I just feel like almost everything that's going on in the anime is unexplained and just pushy. Like everything is just, oh, this is happening now, this is happening now. And it's not ever giving a moment to just catch your breath and be like, okay, well, that makes sense, that I can get why they're doing that. I think for the most part, I didn't necessarily have like huge issues with any of the characters. It was mostly just that I didn't think that the characters really all made sense together necessarily. I don't know.
I can
I
understand.
can feel that.
Yeah,
I can understand that. I
yeah.
can see
It's like they're
that.
pulled from different shows or something, and they're trying to fit them together.
Well, that's probably
Exactly,
exactly what they
exactly.
did. You know,
Fair, yeah. Yeah.
So it seems like season 2 seems a little bit bleak, but we're gonna keep our hopes high. We really are.
We have high
Hopefully
hopes.
we'll avoid
certainly.
it. Hopefully we will.
I don't
So-
think it'll be bad. I'm just hoping for better than season 1.
Yeah, that's a good bar.
It's a fair
yeah.
bar. That's a good
Be
bar.
better.
It got greenlit for a second season. So
Yeah, it's got to
Hopefully.
have something in it.
Use it wisely, right?
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have a game for my co-host to play, but first we're gonna take a little bit of break to recharge our haunches. So we'll be right back. And we're back. It is our game show segment of the show. This is where our co-hosts compete for waifu points. They got to get that Covenant Golden Waifu Trophy. So today's game, what do you guys think it'll be? What do you guys think I'll have in store for you? No guess?
Based on the test one,
Candyland.
I don't know.
Candyland?
I'm gonna win.
You think I'm going to put
Yeah,
a
I
board
think-
game, Candyland, and just have
I
us
think
play?
it's you asked for a guess. I guess.
And I regret doing it.
That is true.
just
He's gonna like place the pieces
shoots
for
and
us.
fucking ladders. That's the next one.
All right, it may be late, but we are prepared to play a board game.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Welcome
There it is.
to Parody. This is absolutely parody. Have you guys ever played parody before?
Never.
No.
So, in this game of sorts, I will play clips, and you have to decide whether it is an abridged series, which is like a fan-made parody of anime,
Oh.
or just a really bad English dub of an anime.
Oh no.
I can't
Those are
believe we
one
were
and the
so
same.
far from the mark.
We're competing for
I
waifu points,
really
of
thought
course.
it was going to be Candyland.
100 waifu points for every correct answer, 100 waifu points deducted for every wrong answer, and you can't go negative, so 0 waifu points is just 0 waifu points.
So I can only lose in this situation, being that I'm the only one with points.
Yeah, you're the only one that has anything to lose. You have 100 waifu points.
Hold on. We just started this show. Okay, practice episodes should
Yeah.
not count, Brian. Okay.
And I got 100 earlier. I got rid of the 600 I had
Exactly.
because I don't know.
Also, we shouldn't talk about the practice episode because that's too inside baseball. The fans won't get it. Like they'll be like, "What was that?" So we should just avoid it like
You're
the
right.
plague.
Forgotten it.
All right, you guys ready to play? Here's our first clip.
Yep.
So, which one is it?
Oh, that's real.
No, that
That
was so short. That's real.
man.
Real. Brian?
I'm gonna go against the pack because why not? Let's say it's not real. Let's say it's an abridged.
So, final
You're
answer.
probably right, man.
Celestia and Ben says it's real. Brian says it's the bridge. Is that y'all's final answers?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Brian,
Ow.
Celestia,
Yeah.
and Ben.
Yeah.
Woo, Ben, we got this.
100 waifu
Suck it,
points,
Brian.
you guys. 100 waifu points away from Brian. Celestia and Ben are tied at the top with 100 waifu points. Brian is back at 0. Here's our next clip. You guys
Where I
ready?
belong. Mm-hmm.
On me. Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? It means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. All right, you don't have to shout at me. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go into the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
All right, guys.
my God.
Which one is it? Parody or dub?
I don't
That's a
care.
That's
You
a
need
parody.
to send that,
was
to
amazing.
me. That is a parody.
I loved that. I loved that so
You need
much.
to send that to me. Oh my god.
That is from Code Mint, which is an abridged series from Code Geass. It's by Purple Eyes. What the fuck? I will send you guys a link after this.
That is fantastic.
Excellent. That
So-
was so good.
Everyone got it
so
right.
Oh,
Love it.
200 points for Celestia and Ben. 100 points for Brian. Next clip.
Oh no! Oh! An avalanche! Rooney! Rooney!
Father!
Climb on my back! Come on, hurry! Oh, you
That's abridged for sure.
Abridged. Okay.
I think that has to be abridged too.
Celestia says it's
got
abridged.
the right energy.
yeah, I'm gonna go with him because the last time I split, it was wrong.
So 3 answers
Oh,
for
Brian.
abridged, huh? Is that y'all's final answers?
Yep, let me lose the points. Come on.
That is
Yeah, there we go.
dub. And it is from
No way.
Leo the Lion, dubbed in 1966.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh my
I never heard of
goodness.
that.
it wasn't far along yet, the anime industry in
Yeah.
the States.
Yeah, I think so. I was like,
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now Celestia and Ben are down to 100. Brian's back down to 0. Next clip.
Where I belong.
Oh, thanks. I don't suppose there'll be any problem if Akira's around there as well. No, I guess you'll be okay. Bye!
The dub for Devilman.
Fuck.
Oh.
So is it dub or parody?
You had me too.
I feel like that might be a dub.
That may be a dub. I don't
so
know.
fuck.
It's probably
You
done.
guys are robbing the
It's a
house
hard
right
one.
now.
W is a
Celestia's
W.
back up to 200. Ben's back up to 200. Brian has 100. This is so fucked.
What do you mean robbing
I
the
should have
house? I
reviewed
just
the
got
clip.
off of 0
You
again.
you took advantage of my mistake, and I'm gonna make you guys pay for it next time we shoot. But here's our
It
next
was literally taking candy from a baby.
Oh my god.
clip. How?
Did they strangle a cat
Got
to
the
have it make that
lollipop in
noise?
it, too.
No, that's a
I don't know.
baby.
I didn't know it made noises when I got it.
Hopefully that's the normal kind of candy and not like LSD or something like that.
Oh, you mean the special? kind
Yeah,
of
the
candy.
adult
The
candy.
good kind of candy.
All right.
The adult candy.
It's just a lollipop.
Next clip. Are you guys ready?
hmm
You! No! Stop it! You turned me into a carrot! Where?
No way! Why didn't my Medusa trick work? Let's try this again. Will you stop messing around with produce?
Oh, that's dub.
I think it's dubbed. No,
I think-
no. You know what? I don't think it's dubbed. I think it's fake.
Parody. Brian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say dubbed, and the only reason is because it gives me really strong, like, God, what was that racing?
Talking about Speed Racer.
I just had it.
Speed Racer?
Yes, yeah, like Speed Racer vibes. I don't know why.
All right. So final answers.
Okay, I could definitely feel that, but I think I don't know.
Final
I
answers.
don't know.
Brian and Ben say dub. Celestia says parody. All right. So Celestia and Brian and Ben.
What is it from?
That is from Bobo 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 Bobo.
No way.
Yes,
No.
100%. Oh my God, that's why it reminded me of that era because it's like all that same stuff.
A classic.
Yeah.
A classic comedy anime. You guys need to watch it if you haven't already.
Uses his nose hairs. Yep, I remember.
So Brian's at 200. Ben's at 300. Celestia's down to 100. So now I got a clear little pack going. You guys ready for next clip?
hmm
Oh, no, I wonder why. Another day, another missing child to find. You know, if people didn't know any better, they might think I was actually doing my job. Okay, time to make it look like I'm doing my job.
Hey, Officer Denny!
Hang on.
It's for my own.
You can't/shouldn't do that!
The last time I remember having my Pokeball was when I walked into the clothing store. When I left, I noticed it was gone.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
Oh, that's abridged.
that's a bridge.
That's gotta be a bridge.
And
The
also
reason-
Even though
awesome.
that has been hotel energy.
So
it really
It's
does.
got that like a voice actor in a booth losing their dignity and mind.
So it's unanimously, it's a bridge. That's the final answer.
Yeah.
So the pack stays the same, but now Ben has 400, Brian has 300, Celestia has 200. So you all have house money now. That's good. That's good. Going into our final clip of the afternoon. Actually, wait, that was our final clip of the afternoon. Let me find one more just to make it interesting. Just let me see if I can find something.
Quickly to Google.
Just bear with me real quick.
I'm just remembering Bo now, and I just want to rewatch it.
All right, you guys ready?
It's so good.
Final clip, and this is double or nothing. You guys ready?
Uh-oh.
Action whenever you're ready, Knight. The strongest duelists in the world are going to be assembled at this tournament. This will be the greatest challenge you've ever faced, my young apprentice. But I have faith in your abilities, even if you do not yet realize your true power. I swallowed a bug.
Cut. Get him some water.
That's real.
Real?
Yep.
God. See, I can totally see that being like an outtake from a dub.
I can see that being both. Either one. I
That's
can
so
see that
tough.
being in an
That's
anime.
so
I can
tough.
see that being in
Because
a
if you get it right, you get 200 points, but if you get it wrong, you lose 200 points. So that's tough, guys. What are you gonna go with?
Real.
I'm
Ben
gonna
says
say
real.
bridged.
Brian says a bridge.
'Cause I feel like it's got that energy of like, let's just have fun in the booth and see if there's some stuff here.
What's your choice, Celestia? Door number 1 or door number 2?
I swallowed a fly? Like the old lady?
He did that. He
It
did.
sounds fake.
Sounds fake.
It sounds
You're
fake.
gonna say it's a bridge.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's real.
You're gonna say it's real. So real for
Total
Celestia,
180.
Brian, fake for Brian. Is that y'all's final answers?
Yeah.
We're all going to be wrong.
All right, Celestia and Ben.
Yeah.
And Brian. So
Yeah.
that's 200 points to Celestia and Ben. Celestia has 500, I think. No, 400. Ben has 600 now, and then Brian is left down to 100.
What is that from?
That is an outtake from the anime Duel Masters.
Knew it. Yeah. It's like that's got to be because
So I kind of threw you guys
like
a
some people
curveball there.
screwing around.
Yeah. Way to trust your instincts, Celestia.
Oh my goodness.
I said exactly
Thank
what I was, just
goodness.
didn't trust myself.
All right, so
Brian, come on, you got this next time.
it's time for
Joke's
our
on you.
last
I'm staying at 100.
segment of the show. Unfortunately, I like to call this segment "Shower Thoughts," and it's just anything that has come to mind recently that you think has been groundbreaking since we last recorded. And keep it brief because we're already at like 40 something minutes. So I want to wrap this up before it keeps the hour mark. Brian, what are your shower thoughts?
I mean, it's been very fun recording this. I've been excited for this all week. This is, I guess it's a cop out. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
No, we're yeah, fine. I just stole your idea. No, I'm very much excited for this show. I love working with you all, and it's going to be really fun.
Aww.
Yeah,
that's a quick shower.
Aww.
I hope you had time to wash
fast showers.
Your buttocks.
Water's expensive.
Celestia, and I mean this in the most HR friendly way possible. What are your shower thoughts?
Okay. Um, I'm back now. I don't know, man. I'm an existentialist, so I literally think about existence almost every moment of the day.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm always pondering big things.
Okay.
I could tell a joke instead. Is that cool?
All right. Defeats the purpose, but all right, fine. Tell a joke.
Okay. That's what I think about in the
Though
shower.
proceed with reverence because I'm either gonna boo it or I'm gonna play a sound effect to go with it. So you're on the spot now.
Okay. What do you guys call a baby cyclops that's learning to eat?
No way.
With a fork.
No way. What do you call that?
I don't know.
You know what? I actually am not sure if that is friendly for all audience.
We've been cursing and talking about anal play for dragons. What do you mean?
I'm just gonna use the easy name, so it's holy. I can't say the other one. I can't do it. You know, I just remembered religion exists.
Oh my god!
You just remembered
Religion
religion exists.
I probably better not, because fucking.
Yes, I probably.
People.
I'm not gonna say it.
Damn it, Barb!
All right. Ben, please say something to get us away from whatever that was.
Anything, please.
This week, I learned something pretty cool. Have you guys heard of a Malaphor?
No.
What's a
A
Malaphor?
Malaphor is an error in which two similar figures of speech are merged, producing an often nonsensical result. My favorite of which is, "We'll burn that bridge when we get there."
Nice.
Or,
Oh, those. Interesting, yeah.
"You opened this can of worms, now sleep in it."
So I guess
What?
I guess Ben's trying to become an English major now.
No, I thought that was fucking hilarious. So I started looking, and it turns out there's not a whole lot of them. At least a whole lot of them that make any kind of sense. So, I guess it got me thinking about where some of these sayings even came from. And maybe I'll make a Reddit post about it. Maybe we'll find some interesting shit out, but that was...
I love how that's where it ends.
So
You taught us something, Ben.
my
Quickly.
shower
Yay.
thought.
To Reddit.
My shower thought. Thank you guys for asking.
Yeah?
So earlier this week, when I was sitting in the office doing work, or rather not doing work when I was supposed to, I was thinking about airports of all things, right?
There.
And the reason why is because it's so much of a hassle logistically to fly nowadays if you're just the common citizen that can't have like a private flight. Why can't airports be as easy as bus stops, you know? You know how you just go to a bus stop
flights.
and you just go into the bus and you say, "We're going downtown, 75 cents. Like, cool, 75 cents, let's go downtown.
Yeah.
You can't do that with airports. You got to do all this hassle. But then I realized, oh yeah, that's right. Airports were that easy until 9/11 happened. Never
Goddamn.
forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goddamn! It's just... Whoa!
Yes.
Damn!
I mean, it's fair.
Never forget, my
Not
friends.
incorrect.
And
We will remember. We will absolutely remember. And on that
It's
note,
like the...
let's do plugs. Brian, plugs.
Great, I'm glad I want to start after that. You can find me on Twitter at Brian Barnshaw, just my first and last name. It's in the little Zoom thingy here, if you can see that. I'm also on Casting Call Club. I am available for voice acting work. I'm a full-time voice actor. I am more recently I'm a narrator for a YouTube series that is, if you like Harry Potter, it's called Harry Potter Central. They do deep dives and like what ifs on the Harry Potter universe. So check it out. It's pretty neat. I like the content.
All right. Ben,
that's
plugs?
cool, dude. All right. Well, so I have an audiobook coming out. It's called The Warning by Michelle E. Lowe. That'll be out sometime this month. I'm really excited about that. I'm wrapping things up with that this weekend. I just put out my website, benprovoice.com, And you can find me on Twitter at that same handle, BenProVoice. And if you're looking for any gaming kind of content, I make things of that nature as well on Disport Reviews, and I'm also available for voice work. Please hire me.
All right, Celestia, the shine, my shine, in a way, in an HR-friendly way. What are your plugs?
Everything is Vader's Valentine. It's very easy. Vader's Valentine.
And by everything, you mean?
I mean, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Is there anything else to have?
That's
Not
pretty much
nowadays.
it. I don't think
Yeah,
you
that
want,
pretty much-
I don't
that
think
pretty
you
much
want
nails
some
it.
of those dudes on Snapchat now. But all right,
Premium.
sign me up. HR, cut that out.
It's Vader's Valentine. All of them.
There.
You can follow me on Instagram at MoPete. That is M0PET. You can follow me on Twitter at the MoPete Anime Report. That's also the show's Twitter. You can also follow me follow the show on Instagram at the MoPete Anime Report. Follow me on TikTok at MoPete Anime. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning into our first show. We'll check in later in the season. It's like 6 weeks later to see how our anime are doing. Hopefully they're all doing well for our sakes and sanity. We will see you guys next time, I think. I just leave it ambiguous. Okay, that's a good place to cut.